Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another episode of my City Skylines playthrough here in 2025. This is episode number 2, and in the last episode we started the game off and we had a few technical difficulties occur, but we should be in a better situation today. Here is where our world left off, and we started by building the little waterfront neighborhood, as well as we also started building kind of the first initial area in the town. And today we're going to be picking up right where we left off at the end of that video. The biggest priority that we need right now, though, is we need to find workers. So we can see that we are kind of in a worker shortage here, which means that we need to have more neighborhoods pretty much. So also, if I go over here and check my information, we apparently need to improve our water usage. So apparently we're using a little bit too much water, which of course is not the best thing in the world. So that's definitely the next step. But again, I am continuing to learn this game. I'm not fully familiar with it yet, but we're definitely, this episode should definitely go a little bit more smoothly, I'm thinking. So let me actually get my water tower. It says turn the water back on. So, we also need to do some education stuff too. But first things first, let's go ahead and head down here. And for some reason, this is saying that there's no sewage, which is kind of odd. I mean, that's very, very odd. Okay, let's go ahead and exit out of that. And we'll exit out of that, and we'll exit out of that. And they said that they have no... Oh, backed up sewage. Okay, I guess we better put another one down. Then I think our sewage stuff was over here. Where did we put our sewage stuff? I honestly can't remember. Oh, right here. I guess we need another one. Okay. And I think I just have a sewage pipe from here to there. Is that working? It is. Okay. Now, are they okay? Nope, it still says that their sewage is backed up. The problem is, though, we don't want to have the sewage coming from over here. Obviously, that would not be very good for those people living here. Okay. So let's go ahead and get out of that for now. Out of this for now. And we need to fix the problem over here. Because obviously, Heather Street is in a bit of a predicament. This is from kind of our mistake from last episode. So let's go ahead and get rid of that road, which makes all these houses, we now have to delete all these houses, but that's okay because again, we had a bit of I did edit most of that out, but we did have a big issue in the last episode with the terraforming. I mean, again, I'm new to the game, so we had just some terraforming issues occur, but we are all good now, except that is a extremely deep chasm in this water area. So what we need to do is we need to get this back to, back to what we need. So I think I had this set to 5 meters in the last episode, if I'm remembering correctly. So 5 meters for that, 5 meters for that one. Or was it? Okay, it's okay that it can be 5 meters. We just need to fill this in. Because this was not This was kind of bad in the last episode. So we're going to actually even this all out. And then we'll probably turn this back into a channel. Because again, this is supposed to be kind of like a waterfront area. So let's go ahead and lower the terrain. Let's lower that brush strength down to about 20. And let's start bringing that back down. To water level. Okay. Now, let's do negative 20 meters. Maybe instead of negative 20 meters, let's do negative 10 meters. I think that still says 20. Let's do negative. Why isn't... Okay, let me highlight it. Negative 10 meters. Okay, so I bet if I play, that'll fill up with water. Which it is. Okay, let me pause the game again because all of these people have ran out of water. Oops. Okay, so that's fine. Now, let me actually zoom in to here. And let me go to, let's see, 5. We set the target to 5 meters. Let's do 2 meters. Let's see if does that even it back up? That's still a little bit too low. So let's go 3. 3 meters. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Okay, yeah. So this is the tool that we wanted to use in the last episode that we just completely forgot to use. That's still a little bit too high. Or a little bit low compared to this house. So maybe this was at 4. Or was it at 5? I don't know. Let's... Okay, I think that's all right. Now, let's get all of this to 5 as well. I might actually even need to bulldoze this road, too. Again, we, like, royally messed all this up in the last episode. So, but it's okay. As I said before, no need, I'm not being negative or anything. It's just we did mess it up, but now we just have to fix it. So, which is absolutely no problem. Okay, now we can go ahead and get these roads back. And we will... we want the curved road. Beautiful. Okay, and then let's go ahead and restore... We'll leave that. We'll go ahead and get some land back over here. Let's go ahead and lower that brush size just a little bit. Or we had it set to 3. Okay. Okay, soft terrain tool evens the elevation difference in the affected area by making the slope smoother by removing any steep precipices or rough terrain. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do over here. Okay, and then let me go and grab this one back. Go back up to 3 meters. And I think that is going to be pretty good for now. So let's go ahead and check our water again. And I think if we play the game, the water should start flowing. Yes, it is. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our zoning tool again. And let's go ahead and actually mark this out correctly this time, so we don't have the issue that we had in the last episode where people's houses were flooded, because that was not particularly good. Ooh, actually, I want these to be waterfront. That might actually be too small, so I will do one there, and then we'll fill this one up with low density housing there. Same thing here. And then again, because we need more people, that's why we're having an issue with the jobs, is we have too many people. So, ooh, let's actually look at this again real quick. Okay, we need low density, medium density, commercial, and industrial. Medium density is what is the most. So let me get, okay, low density. Let's go ahead and get waterfront. There, waterfront. Ooh, that's a bit of a weird shape. There, and then waterfront here. And so this is actually going to mark, actually I'm actually going to scrap this. This is going to mark the beginning of downtown. So we need, let's do some medium density housing, because we kind of want the neighborhoods to end at some point. So I might actually, I mean, that's kind of a small downtown, isn't it? This might not be the best area for our downtown, now that I think about it. We might need, let's see. I mean, I guess we could have our downtown in here. We could always extend it and make it bigger. Or we might just make this entire area just kind of like the beginning, and then we'll maybe build our downtown over here or over here. Something like that. I think it would actually be kind of cool to build a downtown up here. That would actually, ooh, yeah, maybe we'll build our downtown up here, because that would be like a New York City, kind of like on an island. So that's an interesting thought. So in here, we will have this be sort of like our suburb area. So let me grab some roads, and let me, I have to actually figure this out, because there's no way for us to connect over here anymore, because we built some low density housing there. So let's go straight out from here. And then let's grab a curved, oh, this is the curved road already. So let's go out here. Start here. Let's go out to here. Wait. Oh, 2-lane road? Okay. And then let's, then I want to curve it. Endless series of bends. Oh, start the middle point. Okay. Let me go ahead and bulldoze this road. And let's grab this one. 2-lane road. We'll come up here. And then we'll bend over into here. There we go. Perfect. Now, I don't want that to cause any traffic issues. So I might do another. That goes... That might, that goes like this. Yeah, that would, I think that would be better. Because we don't really want to put it right next to the highway, right next to the entry of our town. So, do I actually have to put stoplights and stuff? Oh, medium roads. Or do these automatically have stoplights? They don't automatically have stoplights, but let's go through. We got roundabouts, we got a cul-de-sac. It might actually be a good idea to put a roundabout in here, truth be told. Because again, traffic is something that you definitely have to make sure you manage. So I think it would actually be an excellent idea to put a roundabout. And we have a lot of options. We've got asymmetric center. We've got with a tree. We've got a bush. Got a mosaic. Striped. Floral. I kind of like a tree. Or I kind of like this one, actually. There we go. Now that should definitely alleviate some traffic for now. I mean, we got 639 people. We're probably not going to have too many traffic issues. And then what we can do from here is we can grab a road and we can go from here and go straight across to here. That might actually be a little bit crooked. Let's zoom in. It is a little crooked, but that's just the way that things are. Perfect. I think... Am I liking that layout a little bit? I honestly don't know if I am or not. I really don't know. I'm still kind of concerned about what's going on over here. So I think we're done with the roads for now. But what is going on over here? Water is not getting delivered to this building. Why? Probably because the pipes... Probably because the pipes end right here. Which is interesting. I don't know why that is. Because that shouldn't be. Are these connected? Okay, hold on. This is interesting. Okay, maybe if I bulldoze the bridge, that might make our life a little easier. 3-lane, asymmetric road. This is interesting. I just want to connect these areas, but it's not really working out too well for us. Now, what is the elevation of this? I'm trying to figure out. Maybe okay, I think I'm actually going to bulldoze all of this. Because it's like a dirt road. I didn't realize that was the case, so... Oh, geez, we were playing the game right now. I didn't... Oh, gosh. Okay, let's make sure that we pause. Okay, so we need to go right to here. And then let's go ahead and raise that up 10 meters to there. Back down to 0. And then let's get a cul-de-sac road going. Actually, we have to add the cul-de-sac onto the end. Okay. Let's go into here. And then we'll put a cul-de-sac. With a tree. No. No, we'll just do regular one. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab our terraform tool again. And we will level this back to, I think it was 3, right? 3 meters. Okay, actually it was a little bit lower than I thought. Let's go to 5. Still a little bit low. Let's go to 10. That's still a little bit too high. But we can have a little hill here. Maybe 7. I don't actually want it to be that high. So we can actually build stuff up here. Maybe back down to 5. What the heck? Why not? There we go. Okay, now we can look at our... So, I guess we have to bulldoze all this, right? I mean, I could trash that. The thing is, I don't know how to delete. I don't know how to remove the pipes. So, because if I go to the bulldoze tool, it doesn't do any bulldozing. But it really doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we have got these people have water, so it's all good. So let's go ahead and resume what we were doing a second ago. Let's do specialized industry. Let's go ahead and do low density. Let's do some waterfront along here. Again. And then I think I want these to be like more... I think I want this like to be the richer neighborhood because, again, it's on an island. So that's going to obviously cost people a lot of money to do that. All right, so now that that's done, we can go ahead and turn our focus to over here in this area. So I'm thinking we'll build another road that goes from here. Oh yeah, that's going to break through our density. That's honestly okay. Because we're gonna need a road to go through here at some point anyway, regardless. So again, let's actually look at our roads before we play the game, because we need to start having some intersections here. 3-lane asymmetric, 1 lane, 3-lane, gravel road, alley, perpendicular parking road. Oh, you know what? That might actually be a kind of a good idea. In this industrial zone to do it that way. What is going on here? I feel like this is going to cause some traffic problems at some point, but I think it's okay for now. But it doesn't say... It really doesn't say, like, grab a stoplight, which I think is a bit odd, if I'm being honest, but we might need to place another roundabout here, too. Maybe another one here and another one here. I don't want a roundabout on every intersection. I feel like that doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe one there, too. I don't know why they don't like it. But, okay, we'll just leave that be for now. So now let's continue to focus on what we were doing a second ago with housing. I'm just trying to make the town look good. So I apologize if this is frustrating for you guys at times. Again, I am brand new to this game, so I hope it's not too frustrating, but... No, that's not a good place for apartments. Let's go ahead and put some apartments here. Go ahead and put some more apartments here. And maybe even some more apartments a little bit in this area. Not too many. Because what we also really need is we need a lot more commercial areas. So we even need low density residential. So we'll put that... We'll continue to make that neighborhood right here. Yeah, here. And it's going to be a little tiny one. And here. And then we'll do a little bit more here. Actually, this would be a good time to switch to the fill. Okay, excellent. And then we'll do some more medium density. And then right there. And then I'll grab my commercial. And we'll fill I don't really want to... Yep, that... I know that that's not ideal, but it makes so much more sense to put that there. And maybe even to put... Again, these are kind of like the main roads, right? So we don't want... I mean, nobody wants to live on a main road, right? I mean, I live close to a main road, but I also live in a teeny tiny town, so for me it doesn't matter. But like, if I lived in like New York or something, I would not want it at all be by the main road. So I think we'll do commercial all along the main road. And then we will... I don't necessarily love how this is looking right now. Maybe we'll go ahead and put some more residential. Like here. I feel like there's just no separation between the neighborhoods and industry. Maybe we'll do some here. And then we'll place another neighborhood right here. Okay, let's see what this turns into. Been kind of a long time coming. So let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Let's get our our area built up a little bit. Okay. Oh, these aren't really what I was expecting. Really at all. I was expecting these to be a little bit smaller than this. Okay, so I do want to see things kind of come together a little bit, but at the same time, we also need to like start putting some schools and some education places in here, because as you can see, one of the biggest necessities is education, which obviously makes a ton of sense, right? You want educated populations. Now I'm gonna place another roundabout, I think, here. I just want to. I'm just a little worried about the traffic problem. Like, how is our traffic flow going? Is our traffic flow okay? Healthcare. We are losing money like crazy. Cool. Progression panel. Large village. Things are looking good. We've got +5 to whatever that is. We've expansion permits +5. We've got development points, and we've got $75,000. So we've got ore mining, fire rescue. Okay, so let's focus on... How many do we have? We've got 4. I think these are going to be really important. We need a fire station. Let's go ahead and unlock that. And we probably would be good to have a police head station as well. Okay, our traffic looks good. Oh, healthcare availability. That's what we were looking at. Okay, so we kind of need a medical clinic somewhere. Let's go ahead and put another one on here. We're still losing... Okay, our healthcare availability is fine. It's the crematoria that the death care that we need. Oh, because we can't afford it. Oh gosh. Okay, we need more industry. Why is this area not full of industry? I'm pretty sure I meant to have this all be covered in industry. It is now. Okay. So how are we doing? We've got... Our population is growing really quickly, which is great. Okay, education. Our population is not smart, so we need to make our population smarter. Okay, education, city services provide citizens with colleges, schools. I'm actually pause the game while I do this. Schools, colleges, and universities. Citizen education affects their job position and the income level of their household. Citizens have different preferences for the level of education affected by their well-being and job opportunities in the city. Citizens' education is separated into 5 fields, ranging from uneducated to highly educated. The types of jobs available in the city and the number of open positions affect which educational services are needed. Education path is citizen schooling from the lowest level to the highest level. To fill jobs that require a low level of education, the city only needs to provide lower level schooling facilities. To provide employees for jobs with a higher education requirement, citizens need the education path from lower level schooling to higher education. Elementary schools provide the beginning, of course, as we all know. Provide a passive well-being bonus to nearby families with children. Okay, so elementary school, first things first. Let's go ahead and put that here. You want to, of course, always put that close to neighborhoods. We also do not have enough money for anything else. So yeah. I hope that... Now what? Okay. I mean, obviously, we don't really need a school over here because we've got no families living over there, so... Well, I think we are kind of done for a little while here. So let's just kind of get the game continuing to move. And let's see what needs arise as they arise. Because right now, there's no demand for anything. The demand all seems actually to be pretty good. Derek still doesn't like the healthcare. I'm sorry. I don't know. We do need a police station. I just saw that we need crime management. We're losing so much money a day, though. Okay, let me go ahead and pause. So our revenue is in a bad situation here. Why? Why are we losing so much money? Budget. The budget allows you to view your financial situation at a glance. The numbers are constantly updated according to changes taking place in the city. By selecting revenue or expense item from the list, you can see further information about it. Breakdown of the selected items is displayed on the right side panel. At the same time, the item's share of the total is highlighted on the bar graph to the left. The revenues list shows your different resources and amounts of income or amounts of money coming into the city. The expenses list shows the different payments made by the city. The monthly balance displays how much profit or loss your city will generate each month based on the current revenue and expense values. Okay, so we're losing $283,000 a month. Why? Service upkeeps. Service upkeep costs consists of the service building's operating costs used to provide its services, such as fuel for a power plant and the wage of its employees. Service buildings only provide the amount of each service required by the city at any given time, up to their maximum capacity. Accordingly, they only employ the required number of employees at times. To save on operating costs, it is possible to lower the quality of a service on the service tabs. This decreases the number of employees hired, but will also lead to poorer performance. For example, waiting times for ambulances will be longer, and police and fire departments will have increased response times due to short staffing. Well, you don't really want to do that, do we? Loans. Loans are a great way to finance city building when needed. When taking out a loan, pay attention to the interest rate and the resulting monthly cost so you don't end up overspending. When you have borrowed money, you are only paying the interest every month. In other words, the loaned amount remains the same until you choose to pay it back. To take out a loan, move the slider to the right until you reach the desired amount. The loan interest rate and resulting monthly cost are adjusted automatically. You have an upper limit to how much you can borrow. This increases as you reach milestones. When you have the desired amount in the total loan amount window, select accept. After accepting the loan, your city immediately receives funds and you can spend them however you like. If you need to borrow more money in the future, move the slider further right and select accept again. The new loan is combined with the old one, so in effect you only have one active loan and one monthly payment. We don't really want to borrow money. I mean, we're already in the can, $283,000 a month. So we probably need to raise some taxes. The taxation tab allows you to view and adjust the tax rates and resulting revenues and expenses of your individual zone types. You can adjust the tax rate to the entire zone for more precise control, expanding a zone type to adjust tax based on the individual citizen or resource type. Increasing or decreasing taxes can be beneficial to your city depending on your situation. Setting a negative tax rate means the city pays subsidies. This can be used to attract citizens or businesses to the city. Okay. This is a projected estimation for monthly tax income based on your current situation. The total is adjusted constantly according to changes taking place in the city, such as residents moving in and out and businesses being established or closed down. I really think, look, our commercial is getting us $109,000 a month, and our industry, now it is small, so maybe we should continue to let that kind of grow. The only thing that worries me, though, as I said a little bit ago, is that we are losing. Like, if I go into like a full-fledged, we're losing about $100 a second, which is not good. Not good at all. So I'm going to raise these taxes to... do I do a full 20%? Yeah. Just for now. Just temporarily, because we need to get some income back. Now it's equal to residential. And honestly, industries make more money than residents would, I think. So it makes sense that their taxes are higher. Services. Okay, this might be where our deficit is. So the service tab allows you to shows the current revenues and expenses related to running your city services. It also allows you to adjust service budgets and related fees to fine-tune your economy. Select a city service to view the revenues and expenses and to adjust the budget for the service. Lowering the budget saves money, but the quality of the service goes down. A higher budget results in better service quality, but will cost more. Some services also charge a fee for their use. Higher fees result in more revenue, but will have a negative impact on citizen happiness and business profitability. Okay. This is where we're getting absolutely annihilated. $233,000. Oh my gosh. Okay, how do we decrease this? Production tab shows you how much your city is producing. You can view production of materials, material goods, and immaterial goods. Expand the categories and hover over a material to see the production chain on the right panel for that material. Production chain shows where materials and goods come from and what they are used for, as well as a visual indication of whether you're currently importing or exporting them. Jeez. Okay, so here's something I'm going to test out. If I delete a hospital, that's our elementary school, that's the medical clinic. Where do we have? We have 3 of them. What happens if I delete one of them? It makes the people more upset. But that just lowered it by almost $100,000. Holy cow. Okay. I don't really want one hospital because of the travel distance. I think 2 hospitals is fine. But let's just see. Okay, our tax revenue is doing good. Our service upkeeps is, again, that's what's killing us. So we might have to lower taxes on everybody, if I'm being honest. We might have to just... It's not going to make people happy. But at the same time, we really need it. Because look at that, $374,000. And I will lower them. Like when we see this go down to like low, we'll lower them, but right now we need money. I mean, even with the taxes being raised, that's still, I mean, we're at least 30 grand away. We're not like absolutely in trouble that way. So, okay, I'm curious here. Still at 300. All right, we're still good. But actually, we should put that back, shouldn't we? Yeah, we're definitely going to put that back. Because we want to make sure that we have 1,000 people. What are the... Hey, look at that. See, our revenue's already going up. Okay, let's let the game play out. We'll see what... Oh, never mind. We're still losing money. And our happiness is on a downwards trend. So, money's still on a downwards trend. But we're losing a lot less. $991 an hour. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Let's go ahead and pause the game again. That's why we deleted that one hospital. I remember. That's why we bulldozed it, so we could save some money. Perfect. That was the problem. That one hospital was the problem. I know that sounds really bad, but it's true. That was the trick. Okay, our citizen happiness is going down because of high taxes. I get it, guys. I know. High taxes suck, but you want a safer town? You want... We gotta make money. Okay, crime is an unfortunate downside to building a community. The purpose of law enforcement is to prevent crime as well as to catch criminals. Police stations and headquarters send out police cars to patrol the city and respond to criminal activity. Apprehended criminals are brought in and kept in holding cells to wait for further processing, such as a trial. Low overall well-being and unemployment increase the likelihood of citizens becoming criminals. So in addition to investigating in the police force, also make sure your citizens are doing well in order to prevent crime. Okay. We're losing money again. Why? Where are we losing money from this time? It's the service... Why is our service upkeep so high? Still, even to this day. Even right now. We could lower the road budget. I mean, they're going to be worse roads. Oh, man. This is kind of tough. We could get a loan. That might not be a good idea, though. Taxation. Let's go ahead and lower the residential taxes back down to 10. Might even lower it down to... we need 10. Might even lower that down to 10. And let me do 25 for industrial. And 15. Actually, I'm going to lower that down to 15. And I'm going to raise that up to 25. Which I know is a lot. $20? Okay, let's go ahead and leave that be for now. And then, again, services. Pretty sure that we have, like, a power plant up here, don't we? A small coal power plant. What's our electricity at? That's what I'm kind of curious. Our availability is still good. If I deleted this, I'm sure that would save us a ton of money. It was $100,000 to buy that. Okay. We only get $5,000 back. This could be extremely risky, but we might need to do it because, again, we're losing money and we're losing people. So I think that might be another reason why it's been so expensive. Why we've been losing so much money is because we're trying to run this plant, which is just costing us way too much. So I'm going to delete that. And the industry's happy. But now let's see where our electricity is. It's still good. It's still good. See, look at that. We're already making more money. That's what it was. Look, even after deleting that, it's like we have an overabundance of electricity, so we're selling it. Now we're making $881 an hour. Okay, so that's what it was. We just did that too early. Okay, cool. We have a little bit of a need for medium density housing. Oh, okay, now we need to get some more electricity back. Holy cow. Okay. Let's just go ahead and put another transformer here. My gosh. $4,000 an hour? What in the world? Oh no. Healthcare. Oh my. Okay. Electricity. Man. This is not an easy game. $4,000 an hour? Holy cow. I don't know where that's coming from. Service trade. Oh. Certain services. Oh, that might be why. Our electricity issue. Let's go to underground mode. Oh, I forget how to go to underground mode. Let's see. City statistics. How do we go underground? Let me look at the controls real quick. Graphics, gameplay, interface, audio input, keyboard. Okay, here we go. Is it you? Signature buildings, roads, electricity, health care, death care, fire rescue, focus selection is you. Relocate, delete, toggle, activate. Underground mode. Areas. Oh, there we go. Underground mode. Okay. So we need some power lines from oh, there we go. Okay. What? Oh. Oh. Okay. I didn't mean to do that, actually. It still says our electricity availability is 0, and I really don't understand why. Wait, I'm super confused. Okay, let's go from here to here. Hold on a second, what is going on? Oh, that's why. That is why. Because I'm not doing this. What the heck? I am so confused. So confused. Again, it's like the electricity does not go to some places. Well, I'm just not quite sure what is going on with our electricity. Because it won't, going from here to here, it's not working. So I don't know, I'm just confused. I'm just a little bit kind of confused right now, but it's okay. Let's just play. Let's just continue to play. Let's get some. We need some medium density housing. Let's go ahead and get some along like that. Or no. Let's get some like this. I don't know why she said it's gonna be why they said it's gonna be a ghost town soon. What is going on with our electricity? I am so I honestly am so confused. I know I've said that way too many times, but like what is going on with our electricity?